We often take for granted the gadgets and tech we use today, especially something as ubiquitous as a watch or an alarm clock. But have you ever paused to wonder about the journey of time-telling? From ancient civilizations to our tech-filled modern day, humans have been ever inventive. Let's embark on a trip down memory lane and explore the fascinating evolution of timekeeping devices. But before we get into it, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you want to get notified every time I upload a new video, click the bell icon as well. It really helps me out, and I appreciate it a lot. All right, let's get started. Think about clocks. What comes to your mind? Maybe a modern gadget on your wrist that counts your steps, or a big watch with many buttons that are tricky to understand. Or maybe you think of old clocks, like the tall, elegant ones from old movies or small golden ones that people kept in their pockets years ago. Clocks have changed so much over time. Back in the 1600s in Europe, people had clocks with something swinging inside them. But did you know there was a wristwatch made in 1504 in Germany? That's really old. But wait, before all of this, people looked up at the sky. They saw the sun and stars and knew what time it was. Egyptians had a simple tool called sundials. They used shadows to tell time. The Greeks had a water clock. When the water reached a certain level, a mechanical bird made a sound. But one of the simplest ways to track time was with a candle. Let's dive deeper into that. A candle clock was super simple. All you needed was a candle and some nails. You stick the nails into the candle at different spots. When the candle burns, the nails fall. If they land in a metal pan, they make a loud noise. It's like an alarm clock made from a candle. By adjusting the candle size and where you put the nails, you can measure specific times. Isn't that smart? This idea was so simple and useful that it was used in many places around the world. In China, there's a poem from 1,500 years ago that talks about a candle clock. The poet used 6 candles, all the same size and weight. Instead of nails, he marked the candle with lines. Each line meant 20 minutes. So, from the sun and stars to candles and nails, humans have always found creative ways to keep track of time. It's amazing how our tools have changed, but the need to know the time has stayed the same. Isn't it incredible how an idea can travel and evolve? Take the candle clock, for instance. It was so straightforward and effective that it caught on in many parts of the world. Different cultures gave it their own twist, but the core idea remained the same. Let's travel back in time. In ancient Rome, they used candle clocks too. Fast forward a bit, and in England during the 9th century, a king named Alfred the Great spread the use of candle clocks in churches. That's quite a royal endorsement for our humble candle clock. But hang on, the story gets even better. Meet Ismail al-Jazari from the 12th century. He was like the tech whiz of his time. He took the basic candle clock and added some fantastic features. He used pulleys, weights, and dials, turning the simple burn of a candle into a show of moving parts that told the time. Imagine watching a candle and seeing an entire mechanism at work. It's like blending art with science. Oh, and if you thought that was the height of candle clock innovation, you're in for a treat. Some folks designed wall holders for the candles. Instead of drawing on the candle, they marked the holder with lines to show time. And in Milan, there's this masterpiece of a candle clock in a museum. It's not just any candle clock, it's a mini machine. When the candle burns to a certain point, an elaborate chain of events begins, ending in an alarm. It's like the ancient version of our morning alarm, but way cooler. Seeing how the candle clock transformed over time and across cultures is awe-inspiring. It's a testament to human ingenuity. From a mere candle and some markers to intricate machinery, the journey of the candle clock is truly a tale worth telling. If you like what I do in here, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.